Hi guys. Okay, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about something kind of serious. It's serious, but it's not serious. It just depends on your level of, like where you are in your life and stuff like that. It's like online dating sites. I have been single 8 years, and it's taken a lot for me to come to, like being comfortable in my own skin, being okay with myself, because every freaking relationship was shit except for one, and he's dead. Every single one was shit. He's either beating on me, cheating on me, using me to get into this country, making me and my kids end up fucking homeless, stealing everything. Shit, just pure shit. And then the last one was just the straw that broke the camel's back. It just came out of nowhere. It was for no other reason that I was getting better. Like my life was starting to get better. He freaked out. Peace out. So, okay. So now you know there. So, 8 years working on myself, still working on myself. My brother's like, because I'm with my brother a lot of days of the week, men are not all the same. Men are not all the same. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't go out. I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. I don't go anywhere where I'm going to meet anybody. So where could I possibly meet somebody? Where can I try to test this theory that men are not all the same? Let's go online to a website. Plenty of Fish. There's 2 people who knew about this. My best friend Christina and my niece. I went on Plenty of Fish. Yeah, there was a couple toads on there, the minute they say something like inappropriate, I'm just like, ugh. That's literally my reply to them is, ugh. Like, you really had to go there, At this day and age, at your fucking age, I'm 50. You're around my age. Act it. So, the person I was talking to was supposedly in the military. I am a little salty with the military complex in whole, because my last husband was joined the military, and he was able to bounce me out of my spousal visa rights so he could get into the military. I mean, he landed in this country the last week of May. July 1st, he was entering basic training. He had it set up from the get-go. I was just the victim. I was the vehicle to get there. And unfortunately, my kids suffered for that. So, back to this guy that's in the military. So, I'm thinking, alright, I'll give this guy a chance, yada yada, talking back and forth. Very respectful, very nice, yada yada. And, one thing I didn't pick up on was he was using a Gmail. Everybody in the military, women out there, if you are watching this, if you are talking to a guy who is in the military, has military pics up on his profile, and it doesn't say .mil at the end of his email address, he's a scammer. He's going to scam you. That's what they're about. I didn't pick up on that. That was my fault. So I let it go. This whole thing was just 2.5 weeks long. 2.5 weeks of fucking stress in my life that I did not need. Fucking stress to turn the sides of my head gray. So, this is hard. This is hard to talk about. Because you feel stupid. But he didn't get away with anything with me. So, it made me uncomfortable. I was constantly battling my instincts to don't be that jaded bitch, because I'm jaded. I have a reason to be jaded. I have a very good reason to be jaded. So there was that. There was the non-existent .mil. Watch out for that if you are speaking to somebody in the military. Now, number two, if they say that they are in an undisclosed area and they cannot talk to you, they can't call you, they can't Skype you, they can't do any of that stuff with you, that's bullshit. They can. Every single one of them can. There is no such thing as a call list. They can call and talk to whoever they want on their time off. That is their right. They have all access to their money. So when they say to you, I want to come home on leave to see you, or I want to call you, but you're not on my call list, there's this company. You write to them and ask them what information they need from you and from me, and they'll set up the phone call. So again, everything was back and forth in emails. I didn't see the fucking Gmail at the end of it. So I clicked and I said, oh, I want to talk to so-and-so, yada, yada, yada. So I get this thing back, and it's called Telesat. Telesat is a real company, but it should have been telesat.com, not telesatgmail@gmail.com. So it says how wonderful they are and how they hook up, perfect satellites to be able to talk to military members all across the seas, and they list all these things for $285. So I'm like, fuck that, ain't no man worth $285 of my fucking money that I don't even have to talk to. No. So I forwarded the letter to him. I said, I don't have the money for this. And he came back with, if you loved me, if you cared about me, yada, 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 you would find a way, blah, 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 blah. That's the emotional fuckery that they're going to do with you. I call it bribery, emotional bribery, because they're playing on your feelings. And if you are a lonely woman just looking for love, I'm not looking for love. I'm not lonely. I'm content being by myself. This is more fucking stressful than anything I've done, is this fucking online bullshit. So, and I wrote back immediately, this is bullshit, this emotional bribery is crap. I'm not playing this fucking game with you, no way. Why don't you fucking pay for it? And then I said to him, I go, this sounds like some Nigerian scammer bullshit. And his reply to me was, how dare you call me Nigerian? Last time I remembered, being called Nigerian is not a bad thing. Being called an asshole is a bad thing. Being called a motherfucker is a bad thing. Being called Nigerian is not an insult. So this person just happened to be not Nigerian. They probably were from other parts of Africa or Asia, because that's where they come from. So, like, the stress level was going up, 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 and I could do nothing, find nothing on these images on this man. And I looked and I looked and I looked, and I put in, I think, the email for the Telesat company and Googled that, and I came across something. And I was like, oh wow, okay. So I read their information, and I spoke to the leader of the website thing, and gave all the information. I mean, do you know how to get into a header of an email and look through the coding and see exactly where that original email is coming from? I did all that work. It was so stressful. For days I worked on it, and Christina knows the ups, the downs that I went through. And she's like, maybe he's special ops. And I'm thinking, special ops, they just go and they do their op and they come back. It's really not special ops. They saw the toll it took on me. 2.5 fucking weeks of my life that just went, it was just horrible. So, women out there, please listen to me. I don't care how lonely you are, if the man cannot simply talk to you on the phone and in this day and age be able to chat with you through Skype or just through a video call, he's a scam artist. He's scamming you. Because eventually he's going to ask for money in some sort of way. There's going to be money involved. So just say goodbye. That's all I did, was say goodbye. I reported his profile. I gave all the information, and his profile was taken down. And then I got an email from him saying, there, I did what you asked me to do. I took down my profile. And I just kept on with the whole, no, I'm good. You know, now forget it. It's over. I don't want to be with, you know, I'm done. You know, I'm done. I just left it as I was done. And then that night, I get a text message from a mysterious cousin of this person. And I'm like, no, just tell him I'm done. I'm done. Oh, no, he loves you. No, I'm done. I'm done. And if you continue to text me, I will report your number. Because the FBI has a whole special unit for this. So, if you have been taken, if somebody has taken your money, robbed you of your money, there is an FBI unit that is special for this type of scamming. Sometimes it's under military. Even the military will tell you, do not, you know, they give a whole list of things. They have their money. They can come home on leave. You know, they don't need you to pay for anything. They can talk to you. You know, you need to be vigilant. So, women, please keep your eyes open. And men, because there's female. They go up there as females and they fuck with men too. It's not just women. So men and women, do not get yourself fucking catfished by these people. Anybody who asks you for money to talk to you, to be able to come home, to see you, to do this, to do that, I don't care, to wipe their fucking ass if they ain't got no toilet paper. You don't send them shit. You don't send them nothing. Because they are scamming you. They're over in Africa and in Asia. Sometimes they can be in America, but it's easier to scam from over there. They may have a connection in America, but it is easier. And especially if they're asking you to Western Union it. What kind of bullshit is that? Sending somebody to send money to a fake fucking company via Western Union? No. Use your noggin. You got a brain. Use it. Don't think with this. This is useless. You have a gut. Use that. You have a brain. Use that. Forget this. This is not going to help you. This is going to get you in trouble. Your heart is going to get you in trouble because you're so freaking lonely. And all you want is somebody to give a shit about you. And believe me, there's somebody out there will eventually, if you want to continue to look for this love. But be vigilant, because there are so many wrong people out there. There's more wrong than there is right. So for every 100, there might be one decent one. So just watch your back, okay? Watch your back. Before I break down and start crying, I'm cutting this video. You will be catfished, even if they're not in the military. Some other way, they're going to get you. If they ask for money, you do not send it. You verify through phone. You talk to them. If you don't see them visually on video, I don't care if they have something covering their face or saying, it's really dark in here. Whatever. Fuck you. Bye. Get the fuck out of there. Just leave. You don't even have to call him a scammer. This motherfucker, I didn't even tell him he was a scammer. In the end, when I knew everything, I didn't say that. I didn't say that to the supposedly cousin. Excuse me. I just said, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want this in my life. I don't need it in my life. I'm done. So leave it like that. Okay? And just look online for support. Or contact me. If you come across this video and somebody is taking money from you, or they're trying to take money from you, contact me. In my About section, there's a link that's going to have all the ways to contact me. My email is in there. Contact me. And I will send you in the right directions. I will help you. I'll be there for you. Because I wish somebody was there for me for the 2.5 weeks of fucking hell that I went through. So, yeah. That's it. Be careful. Go with your gut. Go with your head, not with your heart. Alright? No money. Peace out.